After we set up Raspberry Pi and install the operating system and update it and upgrade everything is working well, first of all we have to check if our Ether cable is connecting well and we can ping outside of Raspberry Pi. The first command we're gonna use, it is like ping 888 to check if the Raspberry Pi can ping outside, and here we go. And now it's showing us it can ping outside. We're gonna stop that and we go on to next system. In this part we have to know what the IP that we have in our Raspberry Pi, what's our IP, and we need to check if the wireless it's working and it's connecting, and we need the IP for the wireless as well. It is easy command fconfig. Just a second. The command for that is just fconfig, and here it's gonna show us our IP, which is 192.168.1.71, and showing us here wireless it's connecting, and the wireless, as you see, don't have any IP yet. So we're gonna set up all of that in our configuration. Now we're gonna do sudo update our system. Actually I did that before, but I will do it again for you so you can verify everything is updated. As you see, it's updating now. It's gonna take a while, but after it's finished I will come back to it. As you see here, the update is finished. Now we're gonna install our hotspot services, and we use this command sudo apt-get install hotspot. After that, after installing the IP table, come back. Now we're gonna do some configuration in our DHCD file, and this is the file that we need. The first configuration that we need, which is in here in option, in this one, just we need to add a hash, and as well we need to add hash here, and also we need to delete the hash from this line, and there is one line we have to add it. Just a second, I will copy the file because it's this long file. This file we have to add an end of our file here. We go to end, and we have to add this file here, and just exit from here now. Control X and yes, and enter, and that's what we need to do in this part. Now we have to do some other configuration as well. We need a file. We need to go to file, this file location. We need to do some configuration in this file. As you see it here, this is file. It's pop up in front of you, and in the last line, which is Now we're gonna make a file and we are gonna add some entry on it. This file location, we're gonna do some edit here in this file. as you see as you see, the file is open here, and we're gonna add all this line. I already have it before line, and for interface, which is this one, we're gonna add hash because internal wireless interface, so we're not gonna need it for now. And our SSD or our router will be called HCT by, as you see here, and the password is gonna be tour, as I mentioned here, and this is can be changed for anything. And we save a file over here. And yes, one more configuration we need to do it. We go to this file, and over here we need to do some configuration. And this line here, we need to add something. We need to add something over here in this file. As I say, we need to add some file here in this part actually. Wait, in this part we need to add a line over here, which is gonna be this one, etc default ISP-DT services. This one we need to add it over here, and we need to make sure it is the hash. This one should be work, so we're gonna delete the hash from here, from beginning of the line. So we need to show it's deleted, so it's gonna be work well, and we exit from here. I find issue because you see is not working. So one of the issue was in this file. You remember when I configure this file here and I delete the hash from it and I add this line over here. This line is wrong. It should be this line. That's where was my mistake. After that, it's working well. Here we are. Also, we need to go to one file to configure it or add a line actually. It will be in this file over here. We just need to go to bottom of the file and add this line, which is gonna be NAT IPv4 IB forward 1, as you see it here, and we save file over here and click enter. After we do all of that, now we need to make sure or run our configuration immediately. We're gonna active all our setup or configuration that we did by this command, which is sudo /hashc, as you see it is mentioned here. Now we run this command and all is active. Now we will add our IP tables. I already have it in document file, but as you see it here, all the command I use it, I just copied and pasted from here. So I will paste it over here. The first one, it will be this one, and it's taking, as you see. The second one, it will be this one, and it's taken. The last one, it will be this one, and it's taken as well. We want to make sure it's there, saved in our tables. You will see it over here. And this one, as you see, the last one, which is actually the first one over here, you see it here. This is the last one, and you see here it's A, it's like add, and the other two by this command it will be showed as well. As you see, this is last two command, which is we added here and over here. Actually this one and this one, it showing here that it's added already. And to make sure all this file it's like it's happened at report, we just gonna need a small command which is sudo iptable save, and this direction you need to enter over here, and all of this configuration it will work at report, I believe. Now let's try to make our interface up, because that we make it down before, so let's try to make it up. And yeah, interface, we just report and make our interface up, and here we go, it's working and it's up as you see it here. Now we're gonna test our configuration. As our first test, we're gonna need to use this command over here to test our hotspot, it's working or not. As you see, it's here failed and failed, which is not good for now. As we mentioned here before, when we try to test it if it's work or not, it gives us error. Let's say it says line 11 invalid web version linked. Okay, actually that's mean the password have to be between 8 and 36 in length, so we're gonna edit that and see what's gonna happen. And now we're back. Let's go to that file and try to do some configuration in there. So the file location is here. As you see it, line number 11, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, which is here. As you see it, put it here too. Let's try to put something different. Let's say HCT 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's say this is our new password, and let's save and see what's gonna happen. And yes, and let's run that command again and see. I think it's work well, and let's see it's working or not. We will check it now through other wireless and see it's working or not. Now we're gonna test our router, our new hotspot that we did it. As you see here, this is our HCT PI as we mentioned, and let's try to connect it. Now we're gonna connect and see if it's connected or not, and it will be like HCT, I believe the password is HCT 1 2 3 4 5 6. As you see it here, this is the password, and we're trying to connect now. And yeah, yes, working. Let's try to open any website, and here we open the website. Let's go to Google and try to search anything like HCT portal, and this is our HCT. Let's go to portal, and I will try like to connect by my username. We don't need that, I comment later. Username, and it's 002141855, and about my password, and see it is connect or not. And this is the password, and yeah, we have fully connecting of the internet here. Let me move this over here. We have fully connecting without any issue by using, as we mentioned, our new hotspot, which is HCT PI. It's connecting very well. Thank you, and we're going to next part now. And as we see here, it says it's tell us if it's someone connect or not connecting in the wireless. As you see here, it's just connecting, and give you the mention. Let's to connect again by using my cell phone and see what's gonna happen. and now I'm title connecting. HCT the password. It's and 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's see what's gonna happen here. They make establish for our connection and primary key and handshake and everything. And now let's disconnecting and see what happened. Now it is disconnecting, and that's how it's look like when it's connect and disconnect. Now we're gonna move to our main part of our project, which is trying to make this new internet connection that we have, which is HCT by. We were gonna make it to tour and to work as two router. First of all, let's see the interface. If the interface that we have now, if config, and let's see. As you see, as you remember, this is our IP address, our LAN IP address, and if you remember, the wireless was not configured, and in here you see it's configured, and we give it static IP, which is this IP, and the broadcast and submit mask, and it's fully configured to make as hotspots. In this part, I will try to do everything manually. I don't try to copy paste to make you understand better. First of all, we're gonna do like first our first command is gonna be like sudo. It's gonna be like sudo apt-get. We're gonna do update as we did it before. We're gonna update our router or our Raspberry Pi. That's it. We're waiting for it's done here. Okay, now we're gonna do get sudo apt-get and install over here, and we say we are gonna install tour and hit install. As you see, it's trying to install. We hit yes over here, but we're gonna continue. Okay, we finish from over here. Now we go to sudo nano, and let's say etc. Wait, etc. Then we go to tour, I believe, yeah, and then we go to rrc, and we hit enter. And here we're gonna add a new command, a new line. I believe it should be under. It should be under. I believe it should be on after. Which line? Yeah, it should be after this line over here. So let's say double enter, and we're gonna add this line. Okay, now we gonna do some configuration for our tables. The first one, it's gonna be like sudo table false. The second one, it will be sudo table minus t not minus f as I mentioned here. Then we're gonna add some line some new IP tables for our system. The first one is gonna be this one, IP minus minus dot ports minus 2, and we hit enter here. The second one will be like similar of the first one. It's gonna be like for our UDP here for TCP, and here for our UDP, and the last one is gonna be like most of it like this one, I believe. Yeah, the last one will be this one, and let's list it here. Let's list our IP table and see it's working well or not. We're gonna list it by use this command, and here we are. The first one TCP, and the second one UDP, and the last one is TCP as well, but it's for like this part. So we finished with this part. From here we can believe that our onion is working, should be working now. We will check that later if work or not, because we have it in another computer. Now to save the IP table, the new IP table that we did it, let's save it now. It's gonna be sudo sh minus c column IP table dash save space this sample here, but then etc IP tables IP4 and gonna be not, and we hit enter over here for save the new IP table. Let's create log file for our system to see who's logging, who's not, and so on. We're gonna use this command touch var 22 not. Okay, this is first command. Now I'm gonna continue from here as we did it before. This one here over here. The next one would be sudo on debian, and this one believe. The next one will be this one over here, as I mentioned, and log file, and we hit enter. Yeah, it's work. The last one will be this one over here, and now we're gonna check them is they are there or not by using this command over here, and ls not work. Yeah, okay, my mistake, sorry. Should be ls space minus l. As you see, this is the file. Now let's start the service manual. Let's start our service manual after this one. Well, after we do the configuration file and the log file, now we will try to start the tour, and as you see here, we started, and after we started we try to check the status, and we'll see the status, and it's mentioned here it's running without any issue. As we see here, after we start and we check the states, finally make a start on boot. Now we will make this service start when we boot our Raspberry Pi by doing this command sudo update, I believe. Yeah, update minus rc dot d. Then we have to go into tour and enable, and should be enabled at start. And okay, now let's reboot and we check. Welcome back. Here I am in my other computer, and let's start to see what. Okay, let's what you have. Now I am connecting with my home wireless. Now here, as you see, HCT on your Tor, which is our new Tor router, and we will connect it with it as password. You know what, it's HCT 12345 6 as I mentioned, and we hit enter. Yeah, we have a connection without any issue. Let's check our if we're using Tor or not. Now let's see it's working or not. Here, yeah, we connected to the router. As you see over here, we're connecting, and let's open new page and check. Yeah, we have connection. Let's say here, let's go Google, and yeah, Google working well. And let's go to check our Pi, and yeah, as mentioned here, congratulations, this browser is configured to use Tor, and here the proof our project and everything with us working well without any issue. And this is our anonymous IP address over here. Thanks for watching, and this is end of our project.